Hello, hello, happy Friday to you. Hope you are well. It's your girl Esha here. Come in, come in, come in. Get in here. Let's talk. It is Friday, and as usual, I am here with a live and direct straight to you. In case you do not know who I am Esha Herbert Davis, Carnivalista in Chief with Events by Ashe, where we plan unique and life-changing Caribbean experiences. And definitely, if you're watching live, say hello in the comments. Tell me what's going on. Hello with your Friday. All right. And if you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to like this video and also subscribe to our channel for more videos like this about travel, food, getting your life together, and the amazing Caribbean Carnival culture. All right. So today's live is a continuation of the last few weeks of blogs and vlogs and lives, and it is the top 10 things to experience during Trinidad Carnival, and I'm all the way on the countdown at number 7 today. So in case you missed the past ones, numbers 10 through 8, number 10 was all about shopping, number 9 was about getting immersed in a completely new culture and wonderful culture, which is the Trinidad Carnival culture, and then number 8 was making new friends, because you cannot go to Trinidad Carnival and not make new friends. So before I get into number 7 today, I definitely want to get into my Esha fact, which I do in each of my lives every single Friday. I've done it for about a couple of months now. And today's Esha fact, which are little known facts about me, is that I love to sew. So this hobby of mine or love of mine started out of necessity. I was living in Toronto at the time. It was back in 2008. And I was trying to find a pair of black pants, just plain pants to wear to work every day or every other day or whatever, but just something that would be a real staple in my wardrobe that I could wear over and over again and match it with different tops, dress it up, dress it down. I was kind of looking for something that was seasonless as well, so a lightweight wool material, and I could not find anything that I liked in Toronto. And I mean, I went from end to end in the city, north, south, west, east, all the way to Mississauga. I couldn't find anything that A, fit me, or B, was exactly in the style that I was looking for, or long enough. I mean, yeah, women, we just have lots of fitting issues, right? So after looking and looking and looking, I decided to learn to sew. I was so desperate to get these black pants. So with the help of being self-taught and also the help of my 2 aunts at the time, Simone and my Auntie Dorothy, I learned to sew. And it really started out of necessity, but it really has become such a good creative outlet for me. And it's one of the things that's definitely kept me going during the pandemic. You know, there's something about doing things that are creative, requiring a totally different side of the brain for me. And making something with your hands that's really satisfying and helps to get me away from electronic devices and just tune out, you know, for half an hour, or however long it is. It relaxes me, it calms me down, and you know, it's just fun. I just really like to do it. I like to make my own clothes. So this top I actually made myself. I'm quite proud of it, as you can see. And yeah, making something from start to finish, deciding what to make, that's fun for me. So I like to look at fashion magazines for inspiration, or blogs. Pinterest is really big inspiration for me as well. Then choosing the fabric, finding a pattern that kind of, you know, looks the way that I want it to look, cutting out the pattern, cutting into the fabric, and then spending some time really getting in there and learning new construction techniques, or maybe it's a completely easy top, like this one was pretty simple to put together, and then sewing it from start to finish. So anyway, that is the Esha fact for today. I love to sew. All right, so let's get back to the countdown. Number 7 of the top 10 things to experience during Trinidad Carnival. And before we get into that, let's see if anybody's saying, hey, Teresa, happy Friday to you. Hope you're well, Mama. Teresa is actually one of our Ultimate Insiders Plus members, and also is traveling with us to Barbados during Carnival time, and she's been with us at Trinidad Carnival too. So big up to you, Teresa. Hope your Friday is going well, my dear. And let we go back to the countdown. So on with number 7. So number 7 is all about the drinks. So in Trinidad, you will definitely get asked the question, what are you drinking? Whether it's by your friend who's going to the bar who can bring something back for you, or when you go to the bar by yourself and the bartender person, man or woman, asks you, what are you drinking, right? So you will definitely get that question. So what I want you to tell me first before I get into the Trinidad Carnival drinks, what special drink or drinks do you like? And it doesn't have to be carnival related. You could be a complete Trinidad Carnival newbie, but let me know what kind of drinks you like. So why do I love drinking in Trinidad so much that it actually made it onto the countdown in its own spot? All right. I have 2 words for you. Coconut water. Okay. 4 words. Scotch and coconut water. Because I definitely don't drink it by itself. Actually, no, it's not true. I do drink it by itself in Trinidad, but mostly with Scotch in it. So by far, that is the most consistent drink for me year after year. And as you know, I've been to Trinidad Carnival over 20 times, 23 times to be exact. So it has been a very consistent drink for me. And it really is because of the coconut water, because it tastes completely different when it's fresh and out of the coconut, as you can get it in Trinidad and in Tobago, as opposed to what we get here in North America, which is in cans, sometimes in cartons, you know, from the Philippines somewhere. It just does not have the same fresh and wonderful taste that you get of Trinidad coconut water. All right, I said it. So what I really like about Scotch and coconut water is you get hydrated and you also get the buzz from the alcohol at the same time. If you're not a Scotch drinker, actually don't worry about it, because we have converted several travelers over the years when they're like, what should I drink? I don't know, what's popular, what's good? Scotch and coconut is just a mainstay. That's the first one that we recommend to them. If they're not big alcohol drinkers, it's not sweet, but it's not completely devoid of taste. You get the little hit of the coconut, the little buzz from the Scotch. It's always such a really, really good first timer to Trinidad Carnival drink. So honestly, it's the fresh, delicious coconut water. I just devour that by the gallons in Trinidad during Carnival time, with Scotch and without Scotch, or with rum. I've recently started trying it with rum, and I have 2 special clients. That's all they drink, rum and coconut water, from the time they land in Trinidad. That's all they're drinking. So that's really one of the reasons why this is on the countdown. So tell me, do you like coconut water? Leave me a comment below. Have you had fresh coconut water out of the coconut, not in the carton or the can or anything like that? Okay, tell me. And let's see if we have any comments here. Hey, Miss Erica. Hi. So Erica is another one of our carnivalistas. Yes, going to Trinidad Carnival next year. Hope your Friday is going well, my dear. Let's see here. Miss Teresa says, Sorella. Oh, Sorella, I don't know if you're watching, but hey, hip me to Johnny Walker and LLB. Delicious. It is very good. So those who you are watching, lemon lime bitters, or LLB, is a locally made non-alcoholic beverage that is made in Trinidad and Tobago, and it pairs very, very well with many different alcohols. So Johnny Walker Black, it'll go well with rum, and it's just a really light, refreshing chaser to put with alcohol as well. So I'm glad that Sorella looped you into that, because LLB is very, very good. We actually have a client who traveled with us in 2016 who lives 20 minutes away from us here. We always bring back LLB for her. Whenever we go to Trinidad. So she loves LLB too. So LLB is something to easily get hooked on. You can buy it in North America, but it is very expensive. But still, LLB is awesome. So Teresa, thanks for sharing. Tell me, guys, coconut water. Have you had fresh coconut water? What's your take on that? Now, I talked about Scotch and coconut, rum and coconut. So that's not the only type of drink or drinks that's available during Trinidad Carnival time. Definitely not. Every kind of alcohol that you can think about is available on the island. And one of our travelers actually said a few years ago, and I'm definitely paraphrasing her here, how is it possible for one small small island to have so much alcohol everywhere I go during Trinidad Carnival. And it really is true. However, it doesn't mean that you drink it all. You don't have all the drinks though, right? It is dangerously easy to get carried away with carnival drinking. So combining excessive drinking, blazing heat, walking up yourself, whining and doing all kinds of craziness during Trinidad Carnival, and you easily have a recipe for trouble. It really is all about pacing yourself. The last thing you want during Trinidad Carnival is to be completely drunk or wasted and then miss everything because you passed out somewhere, or you're in the maxi because you're not feeling well. That's the last thing you want. So you have to pace yourself. And we definitely tell our Ultimate Trinidad Carnival clients that all the time. So back to what you can drink. So in Ultimate Trinidad Carnival, which as I said is our experience that we take our travelers to every single year, you can drink from all of the all-inclusive bars in the fetes and the events, and even when we play mass, there's all-inclusive bars that we take you to. So here's what you can try. I would definitely recommend that you try delicious local Angostura rums. 1919, 1824, those are great options. And they are actually, Angostura is actually located in Trinidad. And little known fact again, where my family is from in Trinidad, or part of my family is from Laventille in Trinidad. Those of you who don't know where Laventille is, it's close to Port of Spain. But yeah, from one of our homes, our family homes in Trinidad, you can actually see the Angostura distillery from there. So that's always one of the, you have childhood kind of picture memories in your mind. That's definitely one that holds for me. Just seeing that view, seeing the Angostura distillery when I was little. But yeah, definitely try the local rums. In fact, I would highly recommend that you do that anywhere you go. Try their local alcohol because it may be something completely different from what you're used to back home. And it's always nice to get local things and get that local spin. You can definitely get Grey Goose. You can also get Tito's, Bailey's Irish Cream. And I especially like when they use Bailey's in dessert martinis. And you can get that at Lime at the Hyatt for sure. So good. Patron, you can get tequila for sure. Now there is coffee Patron, in case you didn't know. And we have several of our clients who do not miss drinking coffee Patron anywhere they go, have been known for bussing the coffee Patron bar. And what that means is they drank all the coffee Patron that they had at that particular bar in the party. Like they just ran out of coffee Patron. You know who you are. If you're watching, I'm not going to mention any names. All right. Then there's specialty drinks such as mojitos, margaritas. Sure, you can definitely get those made for you. At Phuket, which is one of the all-inclusive parties that we go to, they have a specialty drink bar. So you can have a mojito made for you that is more Trini in flavor, a margarita made for you that's more Trini in flavor. So those are all really fun options. Absolutely try local beer. I love to try local beers when I travel as well. In Trinidad, you must have a carob. And if carob is too bitter for you, because it is kind of a hoppy beer, and it's not very hoppy, but it does have a little bit of tinge on it. Try a shandy carob. Drink like the locals. I especially love the ginger shandy. So definitely try some ginger shandy. And then you have adult popsicles. And they contain champagne and puncheon rum, not to be fooled around with. I think this brand is called the Fire Popsicles. Yeah, they ain't playing around. So if you're not familiar with puncheon rum, or more locally known in Trinidad as babash, yeah, these popsicles are not for kids, all right? They are strong. They have that refreshing kind of flavor as well. And because it's frozen, it kind of masks the taste of the alcohol. And, you'll eat one, you'll eat two, and before you know it, you're kind of under the table, right? So they're not to be fooled with. And speaking of things or treats that are not for kids, our costume provider, Yuma, actually had a snow cone man last year serving alcoholic snow cones. I loved this. So if you don't know what a snow cone is, because that's the what it's usually called in Trinidad. It might be called that in the US as well. I'm not 100% sure. But it's shaved ice and it's topped with different syrups. So because you're in Trinidad, you can get pineapple syrup or guava syrup or banana syrup, and it's just so good. You can also put condensed milk on top. That's very common in Trinidad as well. But Yuma took it up a notch because you could put shots of alcohol in there. Yes. So you could, I think they had Johnny Walker and rum, and you can put a shot of alcohol in the snow cone. It was awesome. So again, another refreshing treat with the hot sun, and it had the little kick, right? So that's just a few of, you know, all of the drinks or alcoholic treats that you can get in Trinidad during Trinidad Carnival time. So I talked about a few different things. So what drink or alcoholic treat are you most excited to try in Trinidad? Let us see if we have any comments here. Rotation is key. Yes, water, drink, and keep it going in that order. You definitely have to keep hydrated. Oh, hey, Jasmine. Hi. So Jasmine is one of our Ultimate Insiders Plus. And what do you say, my dear? Trini rum, real nice. And you bought a bottle on the way home last time. Yes. I always buy a little something on the way home too. Going and coming. So when going in, I usually have to buy rum for the clients because, you know, we do different events during Ultimate Trinidad Carnival. So I buy rum, you know, pick up a few other bottles for clients. And then on the way home, pick up some bottles as well, Jasmine. So I'm with you there for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. Awesome. So I think that those were all of the drinks that I had to talk about. Let's see here. Yeah, so definitely in the comments, what drink are you most excited to try? Sounds like Jasmine is ready for some more Trini rum. I'm there with you, my dear. And if all of this is sounding exciting to you, just talking about the drinks, then you definitely need to come with us to Trinidad Carnival the next time. So I'm going to put a link in the comments, and that will be to our website. And let's see here. Jasmine says Piarco is real nice for that. Yeah. And just in general, I feel like Piarco, which is, for those of you who don't know, that is Trinidad's international airport. They have really upped their duty-free game, honestly. I mean, for 15 years at least, the only duty-free that was in Piarco International Airport was Tiwi. And I'm still a Tiwi girl at heart because Tiwi has been around forever. I know they're locally owned and operated, so I always buy from Tiwi. But it was only Tiwi for the longest while, and they've really upped their duty-free game. I mean, there's so many different duty-frees at Piarco. Now it's totally different. It's a totally different ball game. Let's see here. Want to try those snow cones and the babash, Jasmine. When I tell you, those snow cones were the business. They were so good. And I remember specifically talking to our contact at Yuma after saying, hey, bring back the snow cone man next year. Because he was amazing. It was so good. And we have Crystal. Hey, lady. Thank you for joining in. I hope you're doing well, sweetie. So Crystal is one of our ambassadors for Ultimate Trinidad Carnival. Hope you're doing good. Thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying the recap of the Trinidad Carnival drinks. And Jasmine says, Tiwi. See, Jasmine, you know. And back when you went to Trinidad Carnival, that I think that was 2000. Was it? Remind me if I got that year wrong or right. Tiwi was the only duty free. It really was at that time. There wasn't anybody else. It was just Tiwi. So yeah, you understand. And into the sweet drinks. Yes, I know you like your cola champagne, Jasmine. Yes, I know. All right, guys. That is all of the drinks that I needed to talk about today. I have 6 more things to go in the countdown. I am so excited to continue counting down the top 10 things to experience during Trinidad Carnival with you. And if you want to get on our mailing list so you can not miss a step in the countdown, I will definitely put that on in the chat, and you will definitely get our Trinidad Carnival checklist when you sign up for that as well. Let's see here. Crystal. Yes, Crystal, I see you. And Jasmine, yes, it was 2000 that you went. Okay, got it. I got the year right. Yay. Sometimes the old brain surprises me, So, all right, good. I did get it right. All right, so definitely if you don't want to miss any steps in the countdown, join our mailing list. Again, if you're watching this on YouTube, like this video, subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. And guys, I want you to enjoy the rest of your Friday. I'm going to get our music going here. Thank you for watching. And as always, till the next live.